Oh man, I appreciate it. You know, it's crazy to think we've been around as long as we have, and we're still kicking. And here we are, about to play a show tonight, and all that. I mean, amazing.
If I remember correctly, Europe was your first tour.
Yeah.
Because what was the deal? What was the deal with that?
That would have been for Butcher to Birth.
Yeah.
I guess 91, because we really didn't do any touring for Eating Back to Life. And then, we got an offer to come to Europe for our first tour, and we did. And it was us and Loud Blast, French band, and that was amazing. I mean, incredible. What a time. I mean, all those firsts like that. But coming to Europe in '91 for the very first time, and it was a dream come true.
Was it in a van or was it on a bus?
No, we were in a bus. We actually had a bus through the company was Metalize, and we worked with them for quite a few years after that for a long time. And it was on a bus, albeit more kind of a bootleg bus, not buses you're going to get like today. And I remember it was us and Loud Blast on the bus and everybody. And, you know, it's funny things to look back at that. I actually had to share, I mean, albeit it was a bigger bunk, but I had to share a bunk with our guitar player.
No fucking way.
Yeah, it was like so bootleg when you look back at it going, I mean, but we didn't know any different. You know, we didn't know any better.
How big was the bunk?
It was fairly wide. Obviously, it was wide enough for both of us to be in there comfortably in a sense, but that's just unheard of these days. You know, the buses aren't set up that way. So this was like a bus that, you know, I guess was set up that way, unfortunately. Very bootleg, but fun times. And just when you're coming over for the first time, you're just happy to be in Europe, you know, and then obviously being on a bus. So, but it was pretty interesting.
Because I started touring. I think my first tour was 2003. I'm 36.
Oh, right.
So my touring was it was pre everyone having GPS, but it was like you could go on a computer and you could type in where you needed to go, and then we had maps.
Right.
But 91, your bus driver's using a real life map or just knows the road.
That's right. I'm sure they were just using maps, you know, like an atlas or something. Maybe they did know the road because of them being from Europe, say, for instance, on that first tour. But I definitely remember subsequent tours after that, like in the United States. Exactly. You just got the road atlas, and that's how you're pulling out and where are we going, right? Get your route going. I mean, I know. Crazy to think the times that just thinking back before that, I mean, the bands that had to do that back in, the 70s or whatever, but still we were at that tail end of no internet, no cell phones, no nothing. You're just, out there, and pretty cool to have experienced that.